Channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe button, tell a friend, tell a friend. So I was watching this interview with P. Diddy. A lot of people said he's a superstitious individual. I actually heard Gene Deal say one time, I saw him throw a dove up in South Central Park. Hear what P. Diddy was saying right here.
How long is the plane ride from France?
It's about 7 hours.
Oh, man.
So P. Diddy, you know, he's a known partier. He wants to know how long was a plane ride from France. I said this was one of his old interviews right here, before he was behind the bars.
You're tired?
Sorry, no, it's okay. We arrived yesterday, so today it's okay. Not yesterday night.
Did you go out last night?
Sorry?
Did you go out last night?
No. Miss me outside.
Don't forget, P. Diddy is known for partying, having fun. That's all he's really known for, believe it or not.
All right.
Why did you take your police song in your new album and give it a rap still?
They asked him why did he take the Police song, you know, and give it a twist and make it, you know, give it a hip hop feel than a rock. I think that's what she said.
No, just...
Why did you take a police song
Okay, and
in
give...
your new album and give it a rap style?
Okay. The Police song that I sampled was called Every Breath You Take. And I lost a dear...
Every breath you take, you know, that's one of, you know, Diddy's most popular songs. You know, he was talking about, you know, what happened to his friend. He said the Notorious B.I.G.
One of my artists named Notorious B.I.G. He died. He was killed. And one day I was watching MTV and I saw the Police video. And it's an old record, so shouldn't have been on. So I felt like it was like...
They said back in the days, Diddy, most of his most popular songs, he used to take hits from the 80s and made them popular in the 90s. That's how he got popular, believe it or not.
You know, like a omen, I think that's the name of it. Or it was just like a coincidence. And I felt like Biggie was talking to me. My friend Biggie was saying, like, every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. And I want to take the same song.
Biggie was his friend, don't forget. He haven't been treating Biggie's children right since Biggie's passing, unfortunately.
And talk back to him and tell him what I felt about how much I was missing him.
Okay, tell us about this tribute to Notorious Big.
Yeah, the tribute to Notorious Big is just me. If I had one conversation and just trying to express not how great he was as a rapper, but through the emotionalism of the song.
I think Biggie was 26 years old when he passed away, a young age. Believe it or not, some individuals say, you know what? Puffy might have had something allegedly do with it. Imagine that. Because they said Biggie was ready to start his own record company and Puffy didn't like that. That's what I heard, allegedly. Unbelievable. Gusta Carr.
You can tell how great he was as a person. For me to love him, for everybody to love him that much, you could tell how great he was as a person. I think that was the best tribute to give him, giving you the feeling of this was a person. A lot of people try to...
Don't forget, hit like, subscribe button. Who's in the building? Who's that? HVR? What's going on, HVR? We got, Salami Sandwich? It's crazy, what a name.
Him, ex-drug dealer turned rapper. No, he was a person. He's a person that we love very much. And that's why I made the record. I'm happy that
Like I said, P. Diddy said he loved Biggie very much, but I heard that Biggie's son got to work for a living right now. Is that the truth? I don't know. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Likes it, and it helps them with the loss of their loved ones. And all the money goes from the record, all the money goes to his children.
I think that's fabricated right there. P. Diddy said all the money go to his children. Did he really give it to him? You know, I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm gonna have to probably try to get in contact with one of those kids and see. I mean, how much did the record make? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Just a lot of money. A lot of people are buying it. So I think Biggie's happy that his children are going to definitely be rich kids.
Are Biggie's children rich kids? I don't know. They could be. I just didn't hear about it. I mean, I don't know if they're poor either.
Happy about that they don't have to really worry about their financial future as much anymore. And I want to thank everybody out there in France.
How do you see rap after Notorious Big was killed?
Rap is like a hip-hop nation.
Don't forget.
And a lot of
Don't forget to hit like, subscribe button. Puffy's responsible, you know, for a lot of hit rap songs. And right now they say he's responsible for destroying rap. Imagine that.
you have nations, and in the nation, you go through problems, go through turmoil, go through depressions. But the strongest nations, they rise above it. And I think that in hip-hop, we lost Biggie, Tupac, you know.
And now Puffy's gone. Now Puffy's gone. Lil Durk's gone. Who else is gone?
Today we just lost Gianni Versace. The world is having problems right now, and we have to do whatever we can as people to make things better. There's no way out. That's why the album's titled that way. You have to live your life. You have to live in the conditions that are here. The only thing you can do is try to make it better.
So basically, exactly what Puffy just said. You know, the conditions that he's in right now, DMX gone, Nipsey gone. You're right, I forgot about DMX, I forgot about Nipsey. You're right about that, imagine that.
And that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I hope the whole hip-hop nation tries to do, so we can become stronger, and we can have happy days in front of us. It's a lot of sad days now.
Whole lot of sad days for P. Diddy right now. He says he's gonna try to get out of jail, try and put up another $50 million, or maybe they're gonna try to do more than that. You know, but I mean, one thing about being in jail, for some reason you always want to come out. I don't know why.
What did Notorious Big mean for rap?
I mean, Notorious Big to me, but you know, I'm biased. He was the greatest. You know, he'll always be the greatest.
He's the greatest. I mean, I don't know.
Lyrically, he was a poet. He was a poet of the streets. He wasn't a gangster rapper. If you don't like what he said, then you have to change what's going on over here in our streets. He's just telling you what's going on in our streets.
And I said, P. Diddy, he's been a mogul since the 90s. He's been a millionaire since he was, believe, in his early 20s, maybe 20, 21 years old. And instead of using his money for good, they said he used his money for bad.
If you want to change it, like, we need to put pressure on the president, put pressure on our Congress to make things better, the living conditions better for our youth.
P. Diddy is saying right now his living conditions behind the bars is terrible. I mean, did he expect prison to be like the Ritz-Carlton Hotel? I don't know. What was he expecting, a king-size bed?
Kids in the urban inner city communities.
You know, what was he expecting? Unbelievable.
Explain the extent of violence surrounding rap music.
I don't think
Violence and rap music has been hand in hand since Biggie and Tupac, I believe. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
I think that's a scapegoat saying that there's an extent.
And ever since then, it just kept on going, It's never stopped. It actually accelerated.
Of violence honest around rap music, and today is definitely proof to show you. You know, Gianni Versace was killed out.
I said Lil Durk, Lil Durk, Lil Durk, Lil Durk. I said he's you know, he kept the violence up.
Prejudice.
You know,
Evil doesn't have no prejudice, and you can't blame that on rap. I mean, this is a problem that we all have to face, and we all have to recognize. And people don't want to handle it or look.
but I have to admit, a lot of rap music, all they promote is violence. Imagine that. Imagine promoting nothing but violence most of the time. Sometimes.
Until it's right in front of their face, and that may have been the same thing for me, but now it's right in front of my face, and I want to deal with it. I have to deal with it, and I want everybody else out there that I come in contact with to realize how much this has hurt me. This is never gonna go away from me. You're not gonna see me. I don't care how many records I sell, how many Grammys I win. I'm gonna always be talking about Notorious B.I.G.
I haven't heard. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back to some of P. Diddy's Instagram posts and see if I see anything at all about B.I.G. I went on it before I did this video. I didn't see anything at all. Imagine that.
And what he meant about all the young black people and all the young white people.
I didn't see anything at all.
People of the world that get slain. All the people, not just young, that get slain every day by ignorant, violent crimes.
Ignorant, violent crime. Lil Durk traveled from Chicago to go to California to commit an ignorant, violent crime. The worst part about it, he's hoping to beat the case.
And is there really a relationship between gang war and the rap?
No, I wouldn't. That's a lot of sensationalism.
For some unfortunate reason, being a gangster and being a rapper, I guess, goes hand in hand right now. All the rappers want to be gangsters, and all the gangsters want to be rappers. So it creates a world of nothing but violence.
I mean, you're always going to have, in everything in life, you're going to have people that are bad and people that are good, you know. And, you know, the music industry, we got people that are bad, and we got people that are good. You have to choose your side.
I mean, but unfortunately, a lot of these new rappers, most of them want to be bad. Most of them. Not all, most.
And do you fear
Don't forget, hit like, subscribe button, tell a friend,
yourself?
No, I don't have no fear for myself. Like, I believe in God, and I would never fear. I mean, I put all my faith in God, and whatever happens to me, I know that's what he meant to have happen.
So unfortunately, I'm trying to figure out Puff Daddy, you know, why he's trying to get out of where he is, trying to get out of. You would think he would say, God want me to be here. I mean, maybe God want him to be there, and maybe God want him to try and get out. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
And I know nothing can hurt me, because if I die, I'm going to go to heaven and be with my man Big.
Puffy said nothing could hurt him. He loved Big that much. As long as he go to heaven, be with his man Big, he be okay. Unbelievable.
That's not going to hurt me. That's going to make me happy. But at the same time, I don't want to die. I'm not ready to die yet. And that's nothing I think about, you know. I think about making music and making you dance.
Unfortunately, P. Diddy was being accused of thinking about other things also besides music and dancing.
And a rapper is taken the center stage today. Is that why you are remixing rock it?
I love music, you know what I'm saying? The beauty.
Unfortunately, Puffy loves a lot of things. You know, music is one of them. He loves baby oil, for certain. That's two, for certain.
Rap could marriage any other music, any other musical form. It could be, the intros on my album is opera intros, but it's still hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of individuals they said Puff Daddy messed up hip hop. But is that the truth? I mean, I'm sure hip hop is bigger than just one man alone. Him and Russell Simmons. I mean, I'm sure hip hop's bigger than two men alone. Imagine that. I'm just joking about Russell Simmons, allegedly. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. That's it.
on the album, I mean, you could combine, even on Wyclef's new CD, you hear little operatic riffs combined with rap.
I said this one OPD interview, you know, he's basically saying, you know what, you hear what he's saying, but most of the things he's saying is all made up. As you can see, everything he said, everything he said was he didn't live up to it.
I mean, rap could do anything, and me as a part of the hip hop culture, I could do anything.
And
Is that how he felt? Did P. Diddy feel empowered? Did he really feel like he could really do anything? That's why he was doing whatever he was doing? I don't know.
in the new album, No Way Out, can you tell me for French audience what you wanted to say?
What I wanted to say is I wanted to just tell you a story about, me. Story about, a young black man that's almost seen it all, and it has a...
Puffy seen it all. He's seen it all. Now he's seeing what inside of a jail cell looks like, unfortunately. He could add more to what he's seen moving forward.
Party records, but at the whole same time has a lot of real records. Musically, it doesn't have a lot of samples as far as known samples, stuff I'm used to doing. It's a little bit more
unfortunately
creative, and I'm proud.
Don't forget, this is just an interview. I was going back watching P. Diddy, and I didn't realize he was such a liar. I had no idea. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Of it, and
He's making things up.
I
Unbelievable.
hope people like it, but I also value everybody's opinion. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I tried my best, but I think it's gonna make you dance, and I think it's gonna make you understand me and what Bad Boy and my company is all about.
Bad boy. He's a real bad boy. Real bad boy. I mean, I used to hear that name, bad boy. And I never thought about it till right now. That song, bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That's what happened to P. Diddy. He was a bad boy. They came and got him.
And we come into France to take over. We don't care if you never listen to rap, you're gonna come to the concert, you're gonna have a good time.
Bad boy.
Old and white.
He said, I don't care if you're 4 years. What? 4 years old?
Come, you're gonna have a good time. We're gonna break down all the racial barriers, and we're just gonna have a good time and party. And
Like I said, for P. Diddy, it's all about partying. He's been partying since the 90s. He never stopped until he went behind the bars.
Get along. And that's what it's all about.
You are number one in the charts with I've Been Missing You.
Number one where?
You are number one in the charts.
What's the shots?
The charts again.
Oh, the charts. Oh,
Excuse me.
P. Diddy's been number one since so many number one hits. It's unbelievable.
No problem. I like your accent. Very nice.
Donc, you are number one in the charts with I've Been Missing You.
In France?
Not now.
Where am I at in France?
Don't forget, I'm just talking. P. Diddy's a wild man.
Was I ever number one in France? Well, I better be number one next time.
Number 7.
But that's good. I'm in the top 10.
Yeah.
I'm in the top 10. That's...
Like I said, this is an old interview with P. Diddy making up lies. That's it. He's just making up lies.
That's great.
How do you explain it? You're number one. Your success.
That record, that's number one.
All right, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. I have to go. I'll be back in 10 minutes. So if you want to continue on with F Service TV, just come back in 10 minutes. That's it. They say crime don't pay, but I see them do it, though. Unbelievable.